I want to make sure that your daily habits are on point. Let's get into it. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. My question for you is, do you guys brush your teeth before or after breakfast? I want you guys to comment right now in the comments. And if you do one or the other, explain why. What I recommend to my patients and what I do myself is I brush my teeth first. Why? Because overnight, there's a lot of bacteria. Even if you brush your teeth in the evening, there's still a lot of bacteria in your mouth. Your mouth is dry, the bacteria is growing in your mouth, and that's the perfect environment for you when you do eat breakfast. And breakfast is usually full of starches and carbs and sugars, and that is a perfect ingredients for the bacteria to thrive off of. So instead of feeding the bacteria exactly what it wants, I want to brush and floss and remove that bacteria as much as possible and then enjoy a nice breakfast. And also, I mean, I'm guilty of this. I sometimes wake up with morning breath, and for me to eat food with morning breath is probably not the tastiest thing that I want to start off my day with. Many of you might think that let me eat breakfast first so this way I can brush my teeth after, because I don't want my breath to stink to start the day. It makes a lot of sense. So if you guys want to do that, here's something that I recommend for you. Brush your teeth first the second you wake up. Wait a little bit so the minty and all that stuff passes by. Have a beautiful, healthy breakfast. And if you really want to get rid of any bad taste, drink water. You can rinse your mouth with mouthwash. I like Listerine strips. If you have food stuck in your mouth or between your teeth, make sure that you floss. When your mouth is acidic, you brush your teeth right after you eat. You could actually scratch your enamel. Don't do that. I want you to have your enamel for as long as possible. Next, debatable question that a lot of people fight over. I don't want you guys to fight. Make sure there's peace at all times. Do you brush first or do you floss first? I want you guys to comment below. Give me your logic, give me your thought process. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. What I do first, and this is with my logic and reasoning, I brush my teeth first. So I've said this in the previous video, so I'm gonna try to link that up somewhere here. I brush my teeth first because afterwards, I feel like after brushing my teeth, it spreads between the teeth, and then I want to use a floss correctly to get rid of anything that's spread between the teeth. So that's my logic. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Here's another very debatable question that a lot of you like to argue about. And the thing is, there's no wrong or right answer here. Do you guys wet the toothbrush before or after squeezing the toothpaste? I want you guys to comment below. I personally first wet the toothbrush. For me, you know, after having the toothbrush sitting on my counter, I want to not only wet it, but kind of clean it off. I want to clean any bacteria that's maybe left over from the night before or the morning. So for me, that makes more sense. Then I apply the toothpaste. You don't need a big glob. You need a pea-sized toothpaste. Those commercials that show the big glob is just for you to use up your toothpaste sooner rather than later.
Eliminate plaque at the gum.
What is that? What is that?
Pea size goes a long way. Then I even wet the toothbrush again, the bristles with the toothpaste again, and I go brush my teeth. The next statement might actually throw you guys off. Are you supposed to rinse your mouth after you brush your teeth? What do you guys think and why? It might actually spark such wildfire. You might actually have to second guess life after what I tell you.
The prophecy is true.
I learned it not too long ago, and it makes perfect sense. Majority of these toothpaste that you guys use, as long as it's not whitening toothpaste or charcoal toothpaste, has ingredients to help rebuild your enamel. Fluoride, hydroxyapatite. So after you use it and you let it marinate on your teeth, rinse right afterwards. You're kind of removing all those ingredients that help your enamel. The idea is after you brush your teeth, let the paste sit on your teeth for a little bit of time. Don't rinse with anything right afterwards, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. In the morning, it's really hard to do that. There you go, leave it on your mouth, don't rinse it. Mind blowing. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be rinsing afterwards, that's a choice. As long as you're brushing your teeth, that's all that matters. You're removing the stuff on your teeth. As long as you're angling it properly, you're moving it around the gums. If you want beautiful, fresh breath, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the button. I love you guys. Dr. Daniel out.